7 of our 21-day fast. This is Know and Grow. You can't live what you don't know. And today's title is Use It Up. I am cleaning out my refrigerator. Here we go. Well, I have shelf 1 unloaded. Boy, that took some time. I did it in fast mode so you wouldn't have to waste your time while I unloaded shelf 1. But I did want to show you what I do use. They're a little dirty right now, so I'm going to have to take them and clean. Oh, something as sticky is on them. But here, look at these. These, if you have the kind of shelf that is like this, can you see that? And you have things that might sneak down through all those holes. Well, at Dollar Tree, I found these for $1. Well, they were $1 when I got them, but now they're probably $1.25. So I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to pause. You might be wondering what prompted me to do this video. I made a meat pie this week and I used a pie crust. Now, I'm not really good at doing homemade pie crust. I just never got into it. And so I buy the store-bought ones, and I had these, and I pulled the box out and made my meat pie. And when I went to taste that meat pie, I didn't really take a bite. I just, like, a crumb fell out of it. And I tasted that crumb, and it was so disgusting, I didn't want to even touch the rest of the pie. And I looked on the box, and you know what? It had expired. And I'm ashamed to tell you how long ago it expired. So that's what prompted me to say, use it up. And you know, there's that saying that says, never save anything for a special occasion. And I'm that kind of type. I'm that type. I'll close my refrigerator while I say this. But I'm the kind of person who grew up in, just a normal household without a lot of money, and we were extremely frugal. And that's how I always think. I think frugal. And so I might buy something like a roast and like be excited about that roast, but I want to save it for this special occasion. And then if I wait too long, it gets freezer burn. So, sometimes we have to be willing to not be, I don't want to say don't be so frugal, but maybe like don't be so worried that you're not going to have another chance, that God's not going to give you another chance to get that product. We need to be able to freely use our things that God blesses us with without fear that we're never going to have a chance to buy a roast at that special sale price again. I know there's some of you that are like me. Okay, I'm going to clean out the rest of my refrigerator, but I'm not going to put you through the agony of it. I'll be back. You would not believe the gunk that gets underneath the drawers in the bottom of the refrigerator. You would not believe that gunk. So I'm going to clean up the refrigerator now. Well, I got it all washed down, and my husband came home early, and he said, that's an awful lot of stuff. How can you get all that in there? And he's going to do some yard work. So I hope I can get this done before that lawnmower starts. But we'll see. And I wanted to show you what it looks like on my floor. Oh my goodness, what a mess. And my door, I haven't even started on the door yet. And the lawnmower is started, so I hope we can get through this. Okay, we're all finished. It may not look very different to you, but it sure looks different to me. I know what I cleaned out. I know what I threw away. I found mystery things that I didn't even know what they were. So that's scary when you find mystery things. But you know what? I think I'm in good company because I have a friend, Rebecca, and she told me my refrigerator looks like a mom refrigerator. I guess a mom refrigerator is filled with so many things because moms want to be prepared for everything they may run into and might need at any point in time. So I'm a mom and I have a mom refrigerator. But let's remember, I'm going to go ahead and close this now, but you know what? Let's be careful not to be so frugal that we're frugal because we're afraid that God won't supply what we need ahead. Now that's a wrong concept. Being frugal is okay, except when you're afraid that God won't supply later on down the road. Plus, remember what we said at the beginning, never save something for a special occasion. Now, I think we could play with that a little bit. Yes, there are times you do save something, but I think that means to the point where you don't use it. Maybe you wanted to do something special with your loved one, and then they passed. Or you got that special roast, and it ended up getting freezer burned. So we want to remember to use it up. And again, this 21-day fast, partly for me, is about decluttering. So I needed to clean my mind, clean my body, clean my stuff, and decluttering is a really important step for me as far as preparing for what God has ahead for me, and even preparing for what comes after these elections. We don't know what will happen ahead. We're believing God for really good things on November 8th. But the other side won't let it go. They're going to try to ruin things and make it hard. And we need to be prepared for everything God has for us. We need to have our bodies cleaned up, our minds cleaned up, our stuff cleaned up, and be ready for revival, be ready for stepping out and doing whatever God has for us. So part of that is using it up. Use it up. Okay? Thanks for listening. You take care. I love you. Bye-bye.